Hi. I think we've met before. Tim Bratton.
Mike Lamo.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Me too.
Katie.
Katie.
Yeah, I was like, I think this is my only image that I have is we were at Hopkins. And
Oh,
we were
yes.
like in the indoor.
Yes, I remember that.
I think it just
It's like a
randomly.
tryout or
I
something
don't know
like
what
that.
it was. We were in the
Yeah.
Hopkins.
Was it hockey?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I just
No,
remember.
but it was. I was thinking it was lacrosse.
I think it was lacrosse too.
Yeah. I think
I
I
was
was
like, that's
talking
the
with maybe
only
the
thing.
porters or.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we were talking to Jenna. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know, and I've seen you probably a billion times at Braemar. But...
All right. So I've got a couple questions. Do you guys know how to pronounce? Is it Ossel?
Oh, that's you.
What
That
is it?
works.
Osle? Good. I'm really
If
glad.
you want to go with like old Norwegian, it's Husla.
Husla.
No, just go Osle.
Osle.
Yeah.
Osle. I'm glad. Okay, great.
Hopefully you have family members watching. They're gonna be like, "Damn, how do you know how to say that?"
Yeah, right, exactly. No,
No.
it's okay.
No grandmas or
It's
grandpas?
really complicated. Just go with Osle.
Oh, Osle.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
All
like
right,
originally
great.
Norwegian, but they, other countries, it's a mess.
That's I think the only one. Cresswell, I think I got that one. Moeller. Yeah, the rest of them I know.
You can just call him Soren.
Soren.
Ours
Osle.
is Lamo.
Lamo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get that one wrong.
Some people say Lomel. Some
Do
people
I was
they?
in a
say,
hockey
like,
tournament
Lomel.
as a kid in Duluth, and they announced my name as Mitchell Lome.
Oh no.
Like I was French Canadian.
They did that.
And I was like, "Is that? Oh, I guess that's me.
Okay.
Is that me?"
That even correct?
Probably not.
All right. Well, you may have overheard me working on some pronunciations of some of the boys. Welcome to lacrosse season. We had 2 games this past weekend, 1 win, 1 loss, but not bad. The boys, are shaking off any rust that they may have accumulated over the hockey season, getting those running legs back in shape. My name is Tim Bratton, and I'm going to be trying to broadcast all these games through the season. So I know that my mom lives down in Chicago, and she loves to watch her grandkids play. So I do this for hockey and lacrosse and basketball. And Charlie Bratton is my son, and I know that he is excited to play lacrosse this year. We've got a rebounder in the backyard that he works on in the mornings and at night, and sometimes he just kind of tunes out the world and goes back there and slings some balls. So this will be great. Boys are warming up right now on that far side of the field. A little bit hard to see, so I'm going to do my best. Sometimes the visibility will not be great. This field, I'm going to be down at player level, so I tried to coddle together some sort of elevation here by standing on some of these benches here, but we'll do our best. And throughout the game, I'll be calling out players' names so you kind of get an idea of who may have the ball. I'm still learning everybody's numbers and names. I know how to pronounce most of them. If I incorrectly pronounce your son's name, if you'd let me know, that'd be great. I will do my best through the season. So a little bit cooler today. We're down here at the lower field at Edina High School. They've got an upper field that's kind of in the middle of a parking lot that they retrofitted, and then they're where they have all of their high school games is another one of those fields. That is not on this property. It's a different location. So they built this several years ago, and there's 2 fields down here. We'll be playing on the nearer one, obviously. And so a little bit tricky to find down here in the back. We're glad that Prior Lake was able to find it. It can be tricky, but they didn't seem to have much problem. Today's game, I incorrectly assessed. I thought it was a district game. It is not. This will be a scrimmage. So we'll have 3 different types of games during the course of the season. First type of game will be just scrimmages. They're practices. They don't count. Both teams gear up and practice real situations. So they are very helpful, especially at the beginning of the season, to get everybody in top shape. The second kind of game we'll have will be district games. These are kind of your conference games throughout the season. There's several different teams that will be part of that conference, and we will play them throughout the year. And then we'll have tournament games. The tournament games usually will be over the course of a weekend. There's different formats for the tournaments, but you kind of play several games, usually 3, 4, 5 games in a weekend, and the outcome, that's it. And then you move on. So they are fun. Sometimes you can get some hardware, trophies, medals, those kinds of things. My older son was recently in a tournament where they gave out rings. So like the big championship rings. They were not probably as well, they didn't have as many diamonds and actual gold as maybe you'd get if you won the Super Bowl, but they were very large in size, and that was enough to make him excited. So kind of cool. So those will be the kinds. There will be a state tournament at the end of the season. That'll be happening end of July. I think it's like 25th, the weekend, the 25th, somewhere around in there. So that'll be exciting. The last couple years, Edina has done well enough to participate in the state tournament. I would expect that to be true again this year. A lot of experienced boys coming out this year. This is a combination of both 5th and 6th graders. So that's 11 and 12-year-olds. And for many of the sports, they pair together 2 years. So 1 year, you're the younger first year, and then the second year, obviously, you're the older, and you go back and forth. So my son is he's on the younger side this year, but I know we have some good returning second years that were just exceptional last year, and a couple great players coming up that are first years as well. So pretty good team. The coaches this year, our head coach is Travis Wells. He's a legend in his own right. He played lacrosse at Notre Dame as a Division I player. Grew up in Maryland, where lacrosse is king, as opposed to here in Minnesota, where hockey is king. So lived and breathed it and loved playing it. Now he's coaching. He's got 3 sons and a daughter, and I believe all 3 of them play. So Charlie Wells is his middle son, and he is on this team. So it'll be fun to see them play. This past weekend, we were missing our goalie. Hudson also goes by Hudson Brandt. So he'll be in goal today. You can see him standing over there, just fielding a couple of shots there, as Louis Canopy takes a shot there. It's always astounding to me that the goalies wear no more padding than anyone else on the field, and yet those balls, they're rubber, but they are very hard, and you get hit by them, it'll leave a mark for sure. So I know some of the rules, many of the rules for lacrosse, and there's a fair number that I don't know. So I'll be probably reaching out to some other parents and asking questions like, what was that call? And we'll do our best to inform you who are watching of what's going on the field and why different calls are being made. So we should have refs for this game. I don't know if they'll be official refs or if the coaches are going to end up reffing this game. We will just have to wait and see. So at this level, we will have 3 defenders. So they're on defense all the time. They are not allowed to cross the midfield. Then there are 3 midfielders who can go either on defense or offense. You'll see them at the start of the game, and at every face-off, they'll kind of line up right on the midfield. And then there are 3 players that are on offense, and they must stay in the offensive zone and cannot cross over midfield. Now, the only exception to that rule is that if a defender wanted to go on offense, which occasionally happens, then a midfielder would have to stay back. So you have to have 3 players that always stay on defense and 3 players that are in the offensive zone. So the other thing that was a little bit new for me last year that I learned is when you cross midfield, there's a clock. Think of a little bit like basketball. There's a shot clock that you have to get into a large box. Now, with our elevation, it's going to be really hard to see the box, but there is a black box. There's large. Takes up about a third of the defensive zone, and it starts from the goal line and goes about a third of the way to midfield, maybe halfway to midfield. And the player who has the ball the ball has to get into that black box in a certain time frame. And I don't know what that time frame is, whether it's a 10-second countdown or what. And occasionally, if they don't do it, we'll probably have that happen a couple times this season. They'll whistle it dead. It'll be the other team's ball. So same kind of thing. Basketball has something, where you don't cross center court within, I think it's 5 seconds or 10 seconds. I think it's 10 seconds. Then it's the other team's ball. Same principle. The other thing to note is that in lacrosse, there is a circle that surrounds the goal. And that's called the crease. The goalie is allowed in there, but no offensive players are allowed in there. And so if you get pushed in, there's some judgment there. Then you have to get back out, but you're not allowed to enter that space. That is the goalie space. Interesting note as well about the crease is that it's not uncommon that after a defensive team gets possession of the ball, they will throw it to their goalie in order to clear the space. So they'll throw it to the goalie and kind of set up, move towards midfield. If the goalie's allowed to run anywhere on the field just as he would please, similar to another defender. But if he leaves the crease, leaves that circle, he cannot come back in with the ball. It's the other team's ball. That's a violation. Not really a penalty, but a violation. And then the last rule that I know of is that on penalties, it's usually at this level, it'll be a 1-minute penalty. Sometimes it's a 30-second penalty. The refs will tell us. And there'll be one man down for that time period. So you may hear me say man down or man up. So man up if the other team has a penalty and we have one more player on the field. So to start things off, we're going to have Kanopik taking the face-off. Far side's going to be Austin Collins. And on the near side, we're going to have Arthur Coyne. I don't know if he goes by Art or Arthur. I'll see if I can find his dad and be able to figure this out. So away we go. 12-minute start here. And Prior Lake's going to come away with it to start off with. They're moving the ball down the field. And they're going to pass it. The ball's going to drift all the way out of bounds behind the net. It was a pass, and so it should be Edina's ball. If a ball is shot on goal and it goes out of bounds, then it is the team that is closest to where the ball exited the field. It's a little bit different than, say, soccer. It's not who kicked it out or threw it out in this case, but it is. But that's only on a shot on goal. So that was clearly a pass, and so it's Edina's ball. That ball came back to Huddy. Huddy's going to try to clear this. It's intercepted here by Prior Lake. They wind up looking for a big shot. They go far side, and it'll go out of bounds there, just a little bit to the left of the goal there. So no good. Boys got to work on clearing here. Prior Lake retrieves the ball. They'll start off with it. They're going to move up to the top. Kind of circling around. Defense closes in. On defense here, we have, that's Kanopik in the black sweatpants. Close by. Marnock is at the top. Far side over there is Coyne. Putting the pressure on. Back up to the point is Prior Lake. And they're going to move in. They take a shot low, and that one is retrieved nicely. Deflected by Huddy. And Prior Lake recovers. They're going to continue to cycle here. Looking for an opportunity. Far side over there is Coyne. Trying to intercept the pass. Not able to. And that'll be Soren Ossel on that far side. He's got that long stick. He's a defenseman. Prior Lake passes it near side. It'll be Kanopik on ball. A move to get past him, a shot low. And that one's in between the legs there of Huddy. And so they'll be first on the board. They're going to switch up the players. So Bratton here to take the face off. And then here on the near side, we're going to have Graham Cresswell. Far side, I think it is still Austin Collins, although I could be wrong. We'll see if we get a little closer. Here's Bratton trying to kick it away. And Prior Lake comes away with possession. They move it back down the field. Looking, passing it up, bouncing, retrieved. Now they move over to that far side. It's going to be Cresswell that's closest to the ball, along with Ossel on defense. Moving it right back up to the top here. Bratton's there, bouncing. Bratton pressures a little bit, give him time to pick that ball up. Prior Lake still moving it around. Back and forth. And there's a pass to the middle, intercepted here by Ossel. Osley. I was talking with his father beforehand. If it's Osley. The ball's back to Huddy here. He's got it. He's looking to clear. He makes it up to the middle. Bratton picks it up the ground, loses it. Ball's down, retrieved by Prior Lake. Prior Lake moves it far side. This will be Austin Collins. Pressuring. Ball's down. Bratton's there. Knocks it away. Trying to get there. Gets twisted up with the defender. Scooped up by Prior Lake. Bratton pushes him out. Still pushing him. Ball's up in the air and passed. Nice push by Osley. That's Soren there. Picked up in the backfield by Owen Schultz. Schultz spinning around. Down near the goal line. Passes it back to Huddy. Huddy's going to look to clear here. He's going to go over to Soren. Soren right back to Huddy. And now Huddy's looking for somebody else. Nobody else is giving him help. He's going to go over to Austin. Ball's up, picked up. That is... So it looks like Charlie Wells, but it is not. That's Lommel. Lommel's running. Ball near side, and it'll go out of bounds. So tipped there by Owen Walter. Black line's out of bounds. So Charlie Wells rocked there. Ball's down. John Pitko picks it up. Over to Walter. Walter back up to Lommel. Lommel to Walter. Walter right back. He's going to weigh his options. He's going to go over. He had Ted Moeller there. Moeller dumps it down to Tornell. Gets past Tornell on that far side. And Tornell goes down. Prior Lake trying to retrieve it off the ground. In comes Pitko, knocking it away. So it looks like Prior Lake is going to call their own penalty on that side. And they're going to give the ball right back. Here's Pitko. Pitko behind the net. Circling, looking. He's got Walter, Owen Walter, here on the near side. It's Owen making a move. Goes to the middle. Ball comes out. He kicks it away, trying to scoop it up before it goes out of bounds. He's successful. Back over to Pitko behind the goal line. Now he's got Ted Moeller right in the middle, right in front of the goal. That tends to be a very productive spot if they can get it to him. So here's Tornell over to Lommel. Lommel drives in, and I said it was Tornell, but it was Walter. My mistake. Here's Pitko. Down low. Looking for an opportunity. That big stick is kind of in his way. He's got to get past him. He's shifty. Goes back to Walter. Walter's got some space here. He's going to go back to Pitco. Not a lot of movement in the middle. The boys, if they're able to move and cut, they have a better opportunity to get open. Here's Bratton, kind of at the top. He makes it past the defender, goes in, looking for an opportunity, and gets rocked right in the head. He goes down, kind of slips. And he's going to get up slowly here. Might have twisted an ankle. Hobbles a little bit. That turf, I think, probably is a little bit slippery. So he's going to take a brief break here, grab some water. As some fresh legs come in for the Hornets. So Marnock comes in. He'll be near side as midi, I believe. And then we've got Jude Porter. We'll be right here at the top. He's a second year. Jude was very productive last year, and we expect the same again. Marnock goes down low. He's got Pitco behind. And Jude looking to catch that one, just wasn't able to connect, and it dropped right out of his head. Here's Pitco. Recovers, ball down. He's got it behind the net. Looking near side, over to Knopke. Knopke sees Marnock. Marnock. Nope. Goes all the way back up to the point. This is Porter here. Porter back to Marnock. All the way down to, let's see, Pitco. Down low. Still behind the net. Goes to that far side. Up comes Porter. Porter takes one shot. Nope. Low and off to the right. Recovered there by Prior Lake. Their goalie snags it. They're going to look to clear. And the Hornets are going to look for an interception here. Here's a long pass. Goes to that far side. It's bouncing. And it'll be picked up by Charlie Wells. Charlie Wells running along that far side, number 1. Charlie Wells looking, fakes a pass, ball down. He's going to try to recover it. Trying to dig it out there. And in comes Art Coyne as well to help out. And it'll be Prior Lake who recovers it. And it bounces, they'll get it. Jude trying to get there. Prior Lake has it, now into the offensive zone for them. Hornets have a defense opportunity here. Prior Lake looking to line it up. Faked a pass, or faked a shot there. Just turned around. Prior Lake, they go down. Trip just on a shoelace or something. And there's a cut right through the middle. Not received. Wasn't caught, so now they've got to clean it up. Kicked out. Prior Lake recovers. Defense here. That's Jackson Goodman. Kind of at the very top. Far side is going to be Porter and Coyne. Coyne on ball right now. He gets past Coyne. There's a shot low. And that one bounced in. Right past Huddy. So Prior Lake goes up by 2. Prior Lake has a very active program, pretty developed. There's a couple municipalities that have pretty accomplished teams. Prior Lake is one of them. There's a few others. We had a chance to face off against Stillwater this weekend. They have a very developed program. It's true for Edina as well that they've really kind of come into their own right over the last couple of years. A lot more players coming out. It tends to be a really good off-season sport or counterpart to hockey. So Knopik there, along with Austin Collins and Neil Lommel, all middies. Here's Prior Lake making a drive. And ball down kind of in the front there. Knopik trying to come away with it. Lommel in there as well. He goes down. Prior Lake has it. And then far over here to the right side, back up to the point. Lommel there in the middle. It's going to go over to the far side. And that's going to be Knopik on defense, followed by Goodman. Goodman's on that far, far corner. He's got a long stick. Here comes Prior Lake right through the middle, getting past a couple defense, spinning, looking for a shot. Ball's down, picked up by Lommel. Lommel. He's hacked. And ball's back down. Prior Lake recovers. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So down by 2 here as the boys fight the stiff breeze here. A little bit chilly out here. Parents are bundling up, wishing that they did bundle up. One of the two. All right, second quarter here. They're going to kind of lick their wounds a little bit, get some advice, get some water, and come back for the second quarter. I'm not sure that the weatherman looked at the calendar today. We're May 5th here, and should be a little bit warmer for Taco Tuesday, celebrating Cinco de Mayo.
We tried.
Some dad that was like,
Yeah, like, uh-oh.
So both teams will switch sides here as we start off the second period, second quarter.
going down there. Yeah, man. Doing great. Easy.
Starting off for the face-off. Not sure that. Looks like that's going to be Jude Porter. Benning's going to be on the near side. So it'll be white ball. It looks like Porter went just a little bit early. So they have it. They're going to move it to the near side. On defense here is going to be Benning. Benning super quick. Get him in the frame here so you can see that. And this will be Austin Collins. That was on defense there. Prior Lake makes it through defense. And the ball's down. Porter battling now as the ball bounces around on that far side. Still scooping away. He's got it now. And he's going to try to make some progress. He gets hacked a couple times. Ball's down. Both teams still trying to find it. And it'll be push on white. So you're not allowed to push if you don't, if no one has the ball. That's a penalty. So Porter will come away with it on that far side, makes his way past a couple defenders, spins around right near midfield. He's going to pass it. And I think that is Tornell. He's going to pass behind the net. He's got Charlie Wells on the near side. Ball bounces. Wells comes away with it, knocked away. Still digging right in the middle. And Charlie Wells comes away with one. And he kept digging. Was able to pick it up and fling it right to the back of the net. Well done. So nice job. Edina's on the board. Moeller here, Ted Moeller on the near side. And it'll be Coyne who took the face off. He makes it past the defender. He's going to pass over that far side. And let's see, I think that's Rexa. That's Rexa on that far side, the other offensive individual. Ball passed there by Lommel. Lommel over to Moen. Moen down low, all the way down to Charlie Wells. Wells behind the net. He's going to go over to, that's Tornell. There's a pass to the middle, broken up by Prior Lake. They're looking to clear. That long stip getting pressured. He's going to throw it back to the goalie. Goalie launches it near side, caught out of the air. Moeller gives him a little tap, stops the first attempt, and it'll get past now. On defense here, we've got well, not sure. Soren, I got to review. Ball still being dug out. Soren in there, along with Owen Schultz. Here he comes, right up the sideline, gets the pass off to Charlie Wells. Charlie's got some space in behind the defense. Backside is available, but it's knocked away. Down on the ground, picked up by Prior Lake. They look to clear. They come, ball bouncing, and that one will go out of bounds by Prior Lake. It'll be Edina's ball. So it'll be Moeller here, and they're trying to push him out. Moeller strong enough to break through. Couple swings there. He's undeterred. Rexa at the top. Passes. Pass deflected. Prior Lake comes away with it. Prior Lake, they try to do a ball stop there. Pressure enough from Bennett Krieger. And the ball should go out of bounds there. And that'll be Edina's ball. Once again, that pass went out of bounds, and so it's the other team's ball. If it was a shot on goal, it'd be a different story. Behind the net, I think that's Marnock. He's got the ball right now. He's going to pass right back to the goalie. Huddy has it. He's going to look to clear. He's got Porter in the middle. Huddy's looking for a long pass. He goes to Marnock, close by, and the ball's down, picked up by Prior Lake. Penetrating towards the goal. It was deflected by Krieger, and it'll go down behind the goal. Krieger on defense there with that long pole, trying to be a nuisance and knock that ball out. Over to Osley's side, and now it's Porter poking away. And in for some help was Louis Kanopik, knocked it free. Ball spins around, and that looked to me, from my perspective, like that Prior Lake was in the crease, but no call here. So ball went out of bounds. It will be Edina's ball. Picked up by Marnock. He's got Soren up ahead of him. Marnock makes a move. That black line is the out of bounds. Marnock comes to the middle. Still has control of the ball. Not much movement here by the rest of the green. So Huddy steps out. He's going to walk it over far side. That's Krieger. Krieger right back to Huddy. Huddy's going to try somebody else. This time he's got a midfielder. I believe that's Rexa. Rexa, yes it is. Makes it past a couple. Takes a couple more swats. Still has it low. He's going to go down behind the net over to Tornell. He's going to get past Tornell and out of bounds. So Tornell's going to try to block it. Took a swipe there, but didn't get a piece of it. It'll be Prior Lake looking to clear. In comes Charlie Wells and knocks the stick out of his hands. Ball's down, still digging. And the ball's out. Chasing it here is Porter. Ball's out again. Down, picked up this time, Charlie Bratton. Charlie trying to make it past a couple. Picks it up after it comes out. Nice job, Charlie. It's getting swung at. Still moving. Picked up. Charlie Wells gets it. He's going to make a move. Makes it past a couple defenders. Good pass in the back. Oh, and Tornell. He was looking to give that ball everything he had, and it popped out right before he could get that release. Kind of deflected. Here's Porter. Looking to get the ball back here as Prior Lake picked it up. Jude's got it now. Porter making his way down the field. He's got Tornell on the backside again. Tornell winds up. He's got it this time. Completed. Nice job. As Nolan just lit that one up. Good passing there by the boys on offense. Looking for those opportunities. Running in and getting past at least one defender opens things up as somebody has to stop the ball. So it'll be Art Coyne here at the faceoff. Near side here's Lommel. And far side is going to be Austin Collins. And Coyne looked like he was getting tripped, so it should be Green's ball. Sure enough, I think referee slash the coach, excuse me, saw the same thing. That's far side. Right back over to Coyne. Coyne goes low again. Now down behind the net. That's John Pitko. It's going to come to the near side. That's Rexa. Rexa tries to make a move. Winds up, goes back to Pitko. Coyne's getting shot in the back. And sure enough, referee saw that as he kept getting checked in the back away from the ball. So he'll have to sit for a minute. And Edina will go man up here. One more player. A little confused on what was happening there as they sent in another player. Thought it was a penalty that was called. Here's Lommel. Goes low all the way to Pitko behind the net. Pitko weighs his option. He's got Coyne right in front of the net. And that far side, I believe, is going to be... can't tell who that is. I think that... that's Owen Walter. Rexa winding up. And this time it was Lommel throwing one in, and it was caught by the goalie. Back to the goalie it comes. Now clearing right up the middle. Ball's down. Trying to dig it out, and sure enough, Edina got it. Nice job. I think that's Benning. Benning makes a pass to the middle. Coyne's there. Coyne looking. He's got Walter down low. Ball bounces down behind the net. And I was wrong. That was Pitko who scooped it up. Now it's Walter who has it. He'll send it up to Benning right at the top. Benning's got a pass, but it's intercepted, knocked away with that long stick. Nice job by Owen Walter there. Smashes it. And Benning gets it back. Backside. Looking for a shot. And it bounces. No good. Pitko. Good opportunity there. And it went out of bounds, so it'll be, I believe that Prior Lake was closest to where the ball exited. Ball's back in the hands of the goalie, and he'll move it up the near side. Long stick to the middle. Ball's down, chasing his Coyne. Shoulders him out of the way, trying to get there. He picks up that ball. Spins around, trying to maintain control, just launches it near side. It'll be Benning chasing it. Smashes down. Nice job. Here comes Lommel, flings it back in play. That's Austin Collins in there, trying to get that ball away. Ball's up in the air, retrieved by Prior Lake. They're going to go over that far side on defense. Coyne is the midfielder, along with Austin. Austin is going to be closest to the ball over there, trying to poke it away. In comes Prior Lake. They drop the ball. Looking to drive right to the middle. And there's a pass and a shot. Unfortunately, I think that was just as time was expiring, so I think they're going to call that. There's no, usually in official games, there'll be a horn that blows. My clock is never the official clock. I sometimes don't always start it on the same time.
I'll time you.
How do I do?
To Colorado,
Just wrap this
they'll, I probably
Time's start.
won't be able to go. I won't be able to drag multiple.
You're doing a great job, Jim.
Thanks. Can you hear me down there? A little bit.
It's actually helpful for me too.
Is it?
Yeah, you get to hear the name, what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it is helpful. It can be hard to see who's who, and yeah. By the end of the season, we'll know how they run. You'll be able to
Yeah, exactly.
real obvious
It
who.
looks the same though, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I wish I brought gloves. I'll say that much.
So glad we not like our team done.
It's pretty out. You know, the grass is coming in and the leaves and some blue sky. Still light outside. But the temperature hasn't got the memo yet.
I was like, hey,
I mean, yeah, so it's in your car, it's good. But yeah, so it's like, it's extra, so having your car.
So another big night in sports here in Minnesota as the Minnesota Wild go into their second game in the playoffs. They're facing the Colorado Avalanche, and unfortunately, they lost their first game, so this will be their second game. They need a win. First team to win 4 will progress. And I didn't grow up as a hockey fan, but I've learned to love it now that all 3 of my kids play, and it's fun to watch. All right, out come the 2 teams. Huddy will be back in goal. We only have 1 goalie on this team, although I will say that Luca, I don't know Luca's last name, he is the goalie for our B team, and he did great this past weekend. I didn't get to see him in the first game, but the second game played really well, and so he was a good fill-in. We always miss Huddy when he's not here, but grateful for Luca. So it'll be Kanopik taking the face-off here. Brand will be near side. Far side looks like it'll be, I think that might be, and I started the clock a little early, so I apologize. This third period is not going to be correct. Here's Prior Lake making a drive, dropping the ball, picking it back up, and this is Ted Moeller here taking a couple swipes. Right there at the point. He's looking for an opportunity. Pass goes down low to that far side. Knopik's down there, as well as Moen. Moen with that long stick. Pass comes to the middle. Trying to make it past Knopik. Successful the first. There's a pass deflected. Hit up into the air. And Huddy's going to launch this one just over the stick of Bratton. And Prior Lake goes right back the other way. And one back on defense. Prior Lake looking for a pass. They pass to the middle. Deflected. Moen's in there. Breaking it up. Austin Collins coming in over there. Trying to clear it. Makes a pass to Moen. Not received. And it'll be white ball as there was a shove. and somehow hit. It was deemed unacceptable. There was a shot deflected by a couple sticks and picked up by Huddy. Collins trying to get the ball forward. Louis was there. He's going to scoop up now. Ball up in the air. Retrieved by Prior Lake on that far side. Good pass and catch. Prior Lake moving the ball a little bit better than the Hornets tonight. Far side. Good defense here. As Goodman's there. Keeps the pressure on. There's a pick there as the man comes around behind. Prior Lake looking for somebody in the middle. No one's open. Bratton comes in. Trying to knock it free. Austin Collins there. And try to poke it away. No dice. Nice job here. As Porter was getting in there, trying to force it. Pass was not caught, but it was retrieved by Prior Lake. They still have it, kind of at the top here. Moving around to the right-hand side. Goodman's down there on defense. Now Porter on the ball. Over to that far side. Bratton goes out, comes back in. Switching positions. And a big shot there by Prior Lake. It'll be white ball. They were closest to where it exited, but the shot was way off. Not close to being near the goal. Back and forth, Prior Lake on that far side. Defense there is Moeller. Sorry, no, it's Cresswell. That was on defense. This one's picked up. That's Jude Porter. Pass, intercepted. Prior Lake has it. Making it down the field, bouncing ball. See who gets there. Prior Lake does. And that's Moen right behind him. Gets bumped off. Pass to the middle. Open shot up above the net. It goes out. And it'll be White's ball as the ref says that the White was closest to the ball when it exited. So White on that far side. Bratton closest to ball. Lommel Healer at the top as they make their way closer and closer to him. Bratton looking for something, trying to intercept it. There's a shot. Nope, off to the left. Out of bounds. Prior Lake again will start off the ball. And there was a cut to the middle and a goal. Just got in behind the defense. And a big gaping hole there in the middle.
Yeah.
Prior Lake capitalizes on that. Edina will switch up their players. Get some fresh legs out there. It'll be Marnock here on the near side. Looks like it'll be Knopik taking the face-off, and Austin Collins on that far side as a midi. Could be wrong, but I think he is a long stick midi. So what that means is he has a long stick just like a defender. And if they lose the face-off, it gives you like one more defensive man. If they win, then he'll go right off the field and they'll send in a short stick. Here's Prior Lake on the backside. No. And not a great shot by Prior Lake, but it went out behind the net, and Prior Lake was closest there. Here they come right back in, trying to get something in the middle. Knocked away, ball's down. Flipped up in the air by Marnock, retrieved by Prior Lake. Pressured here by Goodman. Back up to the point for Prior Lake. They're going to take their time here. Marnock on defense. Marnock gets picked. Goodman down low. Looking to the middle. That one's going to be intercepted. Right back to, so intercepted by Cresswell. Went back to Huddy, and Huddy's going to clear all the way up to the middle. And it gets past the first attackman. It'll be Prior Lake coming away with it. Pitco swinging away, trying to get it to pop out. Nothing yet, and this time it's successful. Nice shot by Knopik. As a pass came in, ball's down in the crease. Picked up by the goalie. Second attempt, more successful. Stolen out of the air by Benning. Benning scoops it up, goes wide, drops the ball, and retrieves it. It went out of bounds, so it'll be the other team's ball. Prior Lake's going to run it in. They're going to deep pass. Intercepted by Louis. Kanopik. Ball's down. Looking to retrieve here. In comes Marnock. Tornell's there. Still working on this one. And away comes Prior Lake. They launch it downfield. Batted away. And in comes Louis. Tried to get it back, but Prior Lake has it. So they're going to set something up here. Marnock is going to be closest here to the ball. They go low. Marnock, once again, on ball. And there's a shot, pass to the middle. They had somebody cutting. They still have it, kind of out in front of the net. Pass over that far side. Winding up, there's a shot. Deflected, picked up by Huddy. Huddy to clear, right to the middle. It's got Louis open, but the ball bounces. And Prior Lake comes away with it. Pass down low, nobody on him. Pass to the middle this time. Scooped up by Krieger. And Soren working over there too. That long stick. Prior Lake comes away with it. Going wide, trying to get past the defense, looking for a shot. Shot right into the net of Huddy. Cleared this time to Marnock. Marnock's got some space and some speed. Here he comes. And Louis, but just behind him. Still battling away there. In comes Tornell. Trying to pinch it. And there comes Moeller. Moeller has it on that far side, making his way to the goal, and a shot there. Count it. Nice job. Taking this face-off is going to be Coyne. And Collins is going to come here on the near side. Ball's up in the air, looking for possession. Looks like Prior Lake's going to get there first. They come away with it. Sun's coming out a little bit. Looking forward to the heat. Prior Lake sends it far side. Looking for an opportunity. They drive into the middle. Pushed back by Porter. There's a shot. No. First attempt. Second attempt. And a fake shot. Gets Huddy to jump, and then it comes down and hits it low. So nice shot there by Prior Lake as they find the net this time. Coyne again to take the face off. Coyne trying to get there. Ball gets kicked out closer to Prior Lake, and they're going to have possession to start things off here. Coyne closest to ball. Krieger down on defense behind him. So they're keeping it really wide. They're going to look for a cutting, someone to cut through the middle to be open. Austin now on ball. Back and forth. Now they go to the top. It'll be Coyne here on ball. That far side's going to be Porter. So I thought they were going to send that back guy in. They haven't. Now they've done it. Right to the middle. This time deflected by Huddy. Ball's out front. Still battling. Right in the crease there. And Huddy will get it. Drags it right into that circle. And he looks to clear. He's got Austin in the middle. It's knocked away. Prior Lake has it again. Boys have struggled to clear during this game. The passes are getting off, but not all the catches are happening. Prior Lake has been a little bit more proficient on catching than the Hornets have today. The score reflects that. All right, so that's the end of 3. We've got one more to go here as the Hornets look to mount a comeback here.
Travis would help them doing practices when they were like boom, boom, boom in a row. So he kind of
You can see it looks lovely. It really does. It's just beautiful.
yeah.
Just wish that it was about 20 degrees warmer.
I bumped into them on Saturday. They came to the game actually.
So this field here, you can see it's set up to be a baseball diamond, but it's all turf. So there's brown turf and there's green turf. It's a nice field though, very nice. So it'll be Kanopik to take the face off. Lam will be on that far side. And it'll be Collins here on the near side. Defense, we're going to start off with, sure, it looks like Moeller. And Kanopik comes away with the ball to start things off. And it'll be Charlie Wells here near side trying to make a break.
I mean, it's fair.
Ball's down. Picked up by Prior Lake, right back to the goalie. Goalie looking to clear. Man wide open, good catch. Here's Prior Lake coming. Prior Lake, pass to the middle. Wind up, pass low, bounces. Goodman's going to chase this one, trying to keep the pressure on, scoop it out. Prior Lake has it. Lommel there, closest to the ball. Takes a swipe. Prior Lake unaffected. Sends it to the point. Now over to that far side. Bratton there closest to the ball with that black helmet. Little pick there. Goes right back to the point. Bratton trying to knock it free. Does. Looking for something. Scoops it back. Defenseman has it. Sends it to Huddy. Huddy is going to set things up. He's got Lommel here on the near side. We'll see what he does. He's going to go to that far side. And a sling right to the middle. Caught by Kanopik over to Charlie Wells. Charlie getting battered from behind. Stays with it. Gets past the defense. Here he comes. Good pass. Over to Walter. And Walter slung it just a little high. just over the stick of Rexa. Couldn't convert. A good thought, but it didn't end up panning out. It's Lama on the far side trying to get the ball away. Prior Lake has it. Ball's down. Lama trying to get there. Pushes him. No. That's Bratton on that far side, closest to the ball. They try to set a pick on him. Ineffective. Kanopik comes in. Going to try to knock it away. He does. Ball's down. Prior Lake still scooping away. In comes Goodman. Ball down right in front of the net. Spin around. No. Ball's down again. And there's going to be a call. Don't exactly know what it is, but it'll be Green's ball. Huddy's looking for his options. Comes out of goal here. He's going to keep pushing down. And they come up to try to knock it away. It's Walter. Up to Tornell. No, that's Rexa. Rexa on the backside. Gets tripped up. Nope. Ball's down. Still looking to recover. Nice job. I believe that's Rexa has it. He does. Rexa over to Tornell. Walter. Walter driving to the middle. Low shot. No. Down behind. And he'll be first to get there. Let's see. That is Kanopik, who was on the backside there. I think that position is called X. I could be wrong. I'll have to talk to some of my ball back and forth between Walter and Wells. Trying to clear it as Prior Lake. They're successful. Lommel there in the middle. Nope, no interception. Got to stop ball, backside. There's a shot. No. Second attempt. And another nice shot there as there was a fake shot. And got him. And the second one was released, so it went in and scored. So we're nearly guaranteed to see this team again. In fact, probably a couple times. And Prior Lake, I think, was in the wrong position there on the near side. Picked up by Marnock. Marnock going far side, goes wide. He's got Porter in the middle. Passes it to Porter. Trying to get their stick in there to knock it away. Porter pulls back. And then his Rexa. Rexa's got Pitko behind the net. Back to Rexa. Pitko. He's got Benning in the middle there, right in front of the net. And he's got Jude cutting to the middle. Intercepted. A good thought there. Ball's bouncing around here right at midfield. Bowler trying to break free. Prior Lake has it. They go to that far side. Make a play towards the net. Go down behind the net. Still have possession. So we have just about 6 minutes remaining here. Prior Lake driving towards the net. Go down behind. Sends it back out. And it's dropped. Marnock will be closest to the ball. Another good pass. Benning now is closest. No, Porter, sorry. Now Benning. And they wind up. Big swing. Drop the ball. Prior Lake looks like they're going to recover it. Ball's down, still bouncing around. Porter still swinging. There's a shot, bouncing, and it's Hudson who comes away the winner this time. He stops the ball. Tries to clear out his teammates, looking for movement and somebody that's open. Ball right into the basket for Prior Lake on that far side. They get past. A couple defenders. Marnock on that far side trying to lift that pole. Pass to the middle. Not received. Benning here on the near side. Make a play to try to get past Benning. He stops him in his tracks. Now it'll be Moeller. I'm sorry, that's not Moeller. That's Moen. No. That's Cresswell. My mistake. Cresswell, 72. On defense, get past Porter. Cresswell's staying with him. Now the ball's down behind the net. Comes right back over that far side. There's a shot low, caught by Huddy. Huddy gets it to Benning. Benning's got speed. Here go those wheels. He's got it, looking for somebody to pass to. He's got Rexa, near side, over to Pitco. Pitco back door. Shot, no. Pitco's gonna chase this one. Shot there by Tornell. It was the right play. Good passing, good vision. Just need a couple more reps and that'll start going in. Pitco over to Rexa. Rexa looking to make a move here. Going to try to get past a defender. Reconsiders, go back to Pitco. Rexa, he's got Coyne to his left. He'll pass it. And then Bratton right at the top there. Coyne looks to make a move. Switch spots. Driving in. Looking for an opportunity and slings one hard. And Art Coyne, holy smokes. Get a radar reading on that ball.
We have one of those things.
Do you? Ooh, that could be fun to play with. Radar gun.
Crossball radar.
Taking readings while I'm up here.
You just have to find it in our pocket.
Yeah.
It's really easy to find.
There's a pass by Prior Lake, far side, trying to get a shot off. No, Huddy stops it. Passes it up over Bratton's head. It bounces. Couldn't get there. Prior Lake has it again.
You're looking down.
Trying to see the wild stuff.
Driving into the middle is Prior Lake, trying to get a shot off, knocked away. That's Krieger over there, along with Bratton. Ball's rolling to the crease. A lot of participation picked up. This time it's, I think that was Collins. Takes a couple more shots at the other team. Ball's down. And I think it'll be a white ball. A couple extra shots. That were probably not a problem. Oh, it's going to be green ball. Back to Hudson. Hudson's going to look to clear. Always trying to get movement. Hudson keeps walking. And now it's going to go over to Bennett Krieger. Krieger runs it down. And he gets pushed out of bounds, so it'll be Prior Lake's ball. Good pass there, bouncing. And it'll make its way all the way to Hudson. Hudson trying to get it out. Soren has it. Soren gets tripped. No call. He comes in, big body, knocks it away. Bratton comes away with it, spins around. He's going to look for somebody open. Tosses it right back to the goalie. Hudson is going to go to Krieger on that far side. Krieger moves it right up. Bratton catches it right at midfield, trying to get past a couple. It's getting jammed up. Ball's down. And it'll be Collins taking a couple shots. Ball hits the crossbar there. Right back to Prior Lake. They'll reset. Now Prior Lake has it. And that will be it. So the boys mounted a little bit of comeback. I think they had 4. Final score, did you guys have 4-7?
Oh, I thought it was 4-5-4, but did we miss some goals?
I don't know.
Maybe it blew over.
I think they won by 2, 6-4.
6-4?
The one right before half didn't count.
Oh.
It was after
The one after, right at halftime, did not call.
they had called half and it didn't count. So it's 2-2.
Okay, okay, that would make sense. So 4-6, final score. They'll shake hands and then they'll look forward to getting warm. Thanks for joining us. I don't know when our next game is. I know we do have 2 games this Sunday. So if you're looking for a way to spend your Mother's Day, well, I don't think I'm going to be broadcasting those games. So you won't be able to watch them here, but if you're up in Elk River, you can watch them there. So until next time, enjoy your evening.